You know, for a long time, I believed the lie that if I stayed quiet enough, small enough, agreeable enough, I would be accepted, that playing it safe would keep me secure. But here is the truth. I come to know in my bones, silence doesn't keep you safe. It keeps you stuck. Before we dive deep, I want to be clear about why I am making this video. This isn't just about one bad experience at a restaurant. It's about the ripple effect of staying quiet in life, in business, in your purpose. Too many people stay silent, not because they don't have something powerful to say, but because they are afraid of being judged. They think if they are just agreeable enough, everything will fall into place. I have seen it time and time again. The ones who succeed aren't the ones who play it safe. They are the ones who show up as who they are. The ones who speak their truth, even when it's uncomfortable. That's why I am here, because I want to show you what it really means to build a purpose-led life. One that starts from your truth, not someone else's script. This message matters because too many people stay stuck in jobs that suck the soul out of them. And the reason they don't leave, it's not because they lack ideas, it's because they have forgotten how to trust their own voice. The same voice that would guide them if they let it. So if you are building something that matters, if you are tired of playing small, you are in the right place. Let's talk about reclaiming your voice and why truth is the foundation of freedom. The other night, my wife and I were at this restaurant. Strange vibes, cold energy, and the waiter approached me, and while she's from distance, she looked at me and straight away her face changed. And straight away I felt what it's all about, because I've been experiencing for a very long time, which is what we will be talking about later in this video. Then she came up by our table and we asked her for the items on the menu, and she's absolutely unhelpful. No answer. She doesn't want to respond. Just very cold, standing, doesn't want to help us in any way. And then finally, I picked the menu and I look at one of the drinks and I asked her more about this item on the menu. Then she snapped at me and said, "I don't know." And that was it. Absolutely dismissive. Now, I had two choices. Let it slide and she will do it again with someone else, or speak my truth. I calmly said, "If you don't know, why are you here?" She stormed off, got to the owner, but I stayed grounded. And I wasn't rude, I was real. You know what happened? The owner came and apologized to me, took the complete responsibility. He listened to me. He understood how important is it to provide service, not food. Especially, he said, people come and enjoy the food in here. I said to him, there is so many other restaurants out there. They got good food, but I prioritize service than good food, because service, you'll get me to come back. If it's only good food and bad service, I will never come back here. He listened to me and he offered me the drink on the house. It's not about the drink, but the most important point in here, truth when delivered with confidence and calm commands respect. So first off, to the owner, thank you. The moment stayed with me, but also if you are watching this, here is a leadership insight. Your staff need more than a paycheck. If money is the only motivation, they will leave the moment another offer comes. But if they are inspired by purpose, if they are seen, heard, and connected to something bigger, they will stay, grow, and elevate your entire business. I understand you're busy. However, you need to understand the concept of working on the business, not in your business. This concept coming from a book with the title The E-Myth by Michael E. Gerber. Absolutely highly recommend for any business owner out there. And as someone who teaches purpose-led entrepreneurship, I have seen this over and over again. You can't build a brand on silence, but you build it on people who care. That's leadership, and it's not optional anymore. I came to Australia 15 years ago, bright-eyed, hopeful, and then the reality hit. As IT engineer, I start to send CVs, no replies, judgment by name alone, and yes, by the color of my skin as well. And eventually, I started to shrink, lowering my tone, playing small, trying to blend in. People even told me to change my name to get a job. I thought about it for a while, but finally I said no, loud and clear. My name is Islam Abdullah, and I will not shrink to fit your expectation. I never felt ashamed of who I was, but the system, the society, tried to make me feel that way. And for a while, I let it, until one night at a friend's party, someone said to me, "Can you put your voice down?" And that was the moment. Everything changed. I felt something ignite in me, a fire that said, "Enough." And I stood my ground. Since then, I have learned that when I speak with calm power, people don't push back. They listen, they respect, they apologize, they recognize there is intelligence behind my presence, my skin tone, my words, my accent. Now, if someone looks at me, I look back. If they say something, I respond with firmness, with clarity, with intelligence. That's true in business, in relationship, in life. And if you are thinking of starting a business, let this be your first principle. Build from truth. That's how you will be remembered. So if you are listening to this right now and you have been curling up inside, shrinking who you are to be accepted, this is your call. Ask yourself, what part of you are you hiding? Maybe it's your voice. Maybe it's your story. Maybe it's your accent, your flaws, your pain, your truth. For me, it used to be my voice. I was told it was too much, very loud. Now, I use it every damn day, loud, bold, and proud. And I have taken it further. Not just why me, but try me. I show up with everything. My name, my fire, my flaws, my wins, my losses, my whole truth. Because that's what changes lives. Not perfection, but permission. Permission to show up flawed and powerful, messy and magnificent, real and unstoppable. Get uncomfortable. Speak your truth. Use your voice, even if it shakes, especially if it shakes. Because the world doesn't need another perfectly polished image of you. It needs your truth, loud, bold, and proud. Don't waste another day whispering when you were born to lead. If this resonated with you, share it, leave a comment, subscribe for more truth-led conversations like this. And if you are ready to build a business from alignment, not anxiety, join our free Path to Purpose 5-day challenge. DM me the word challenge and we'll take it from there. Thank you for being here and see you in the next one.